Hey there, I'm Heath Parker, aka Titanium Mike, the toughest goddamn vest anyone's ever seen, and the CEO of the Apollo Protection Agency, and I'd like to introduce you to TOMTalks. Having recently finished Book 1 of Starfinders Against the Aeon Throne, we decided to take a break and refocus ourselves. While preparing for Book 2, we thought it would be a good opportunity to take stock of where we are as a podcast by reviewing the book, addressing any fan questions or criticisms, and talking to each other, as well as you fine people, outside the confines of the game itself. So without further ado, I'm delighted to introduce the rest of the Southern Tomfoolery gang. Zach Evans.
Hello, sir.
One of the smartest and most curmudgeonly people I know, particularly via his Star Shaman Mystic Auron. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, man. I appreciate the intro.
Yeah,
I think it's a fair assessment.
I think it's also fair. I mean, I don't like to admit that, but I mean, I think it's fair.
Well, you got the smartest
Sure,
with curmudgeon,
sure.
so like it works. You know you like it.
Yeah. John Thomas, my roommate, my dear friend, and everyone's favorite soft-spoken android, as well as the CFO of the Apollo Protection Agency, Xeno5. What's good?
Thank you for rocking the CFO position to that. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
It's an important position. I mean, like...
I'm doing well.
Josh Richards, you beautiful man pretending to be a creepy nudist mechanic, a.k.a. Felino, or Fel for short. How the hell are you today?
Man, I'm good. It's been a long week, but we're here, and it's good.
Cool. Emily.
Pickle Fest Summerlin.
Or should I say Nariko Zivarajni, Madam of the Pools of Paradise, Captain of the Epoch Tracer, and friend to the Rebellion, wearer of fancy dresses, insistent knife enthusiast. How shines this glorious day upon you?
All is well. How are you, my friend?
He's asking
quite
Emily, not Zivo, but hey.
You know what? We're both all right. You know what? we're gonna be a little bit better
Everybody
once
good?
I get some LaCroix up in my face hole.
Oh my
There you
gosh.
go.
So
LaCroix.
some LaCroix and gin because
It's like if someone poured you a glass of water and spoke the name of a fruit 2 rooms away.
So I used to say that, and then I got old, and now I really like it. So I don't know what happened.
You got old.
Oh yeah, I forgot because I'm old. Sorry.
Okay, you're not that old, you know. Last but certainly not least, the mean, ugly, cruel bastard that so graciously agreed to be the game master for all of Southern Tomfoolery's shenanigans, the one and only Adam Kelly.
Hello.
I'm sorry to say all this.
I hope you have like a clap track that you're gonna add in.
Yeah,
for sure.
Well,
You know?
I just made the assumption, so like, if not,
Always with the comments from the peanut gallery with this guy, I tell you.
look. All right, Adam. So I'm sorry to have said all those mean things, but the rest of the guys made me do it.
That's fair.
First question of the night is, how much have we made you hate us, and why on earth do you continue to provide your services to us?
Good question.
That is a good question. Hate's a strong word. Frustration, a lot, but it's okay because my goal is to take that frustration out on your characters.
Oh my god.
And
fair is fair.
right. The real answer is because I love telling stories with you guys. That's the honest to goodness truth is that I have a really good time running stories with you guys, and I'm a bit of a control freak, so I guess the GM situation kind of works for me.
It's a perfect spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So, to start off our first ever Tom Talks, I wanted to talk about Book 1 just in kind of a general sense. How'd you guys feel about it? Did it get you good and hooked into Against the Aeon Throne? In short, did you guys like it?
I think that I would say it got me more hooked into Starfinder than specifically Against the Aeon Throne as a campaign. You know what I mean? It's obviously my first Starfinder campaign, but
Yeah,
I think
well, and there's
that
something
it
to
was
be
a
said
good-
for that.
a good introduction to the system. I know that everybody else runs like Dead Suns.
Yeah.
That's a pretty popular one.
Yeah, it was their first one, right? So
Okay,
it was the one that launched with
Yeah.
the system. But to your point, that's what I liked about Against the Aeon Throne. One of the main reasons I picked it is because it is a really solid introduction to the system. Like the way that it's set up, even with the starship combat front, the way that it's set up as you get deeper and deeper into the colony expands your knowledge and uses of your skills, and you learn the system in a really kind of organic way. And I really liked that about
Well, yeah, what I like is it's manageable on the onset, right?
Mm-hmm.
It starts off, here's a fairly self-contained story with Madeline's Landing and the Aslanti garrison in place and everything. So it's like, it's a manageable challenge for new players to like wrap their heads around and then overcome.
Right.
Yes.
I concur. I mean, I think it.
Yes, absolutely.
I was too close to the mic.
Well, I mean, but that's it. Like, it has a very defined antagonist right out the gate, and like you still explore some of your social skills, but it's not that typical. Oh, there's a mystery. We got to solve the mystery. It's more like, well, here's the situation. How are we going to solve this situation? But the thrust of the story is put on you right from the get-go. You know who your enemy is, and you know what you're there to do. You just have to figure out, and like, you kind of have your own way to do that. It's a mini sandbox to start off, which is great for learning the game.
Yeah, and great for pacing too. Like other campaigns that I've played, the start almost always feels like it kind of drags on a while, low level encounters that are just kind of dull and boring. But this, like, having that sandbox and kind of, giving players agency to choose what they wanted to do or what thing they wanted to tackle in what order was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't help but agree with that. I mean, it was, like you said, it was like a mini sandbox. It was very small and self-contained and, doable. It wasn't like daunting.
Yeah.
Like
It's
a
like the
massive
starter
campaign.
zone in an MMO, you know what I mean? It's just like...
Yeah, absolutely.
Except I did like that our actions really affected how things, turned out. Like, what was it? Oh my gosh, there was the instance where Aaron, what is your name? Adam. There we go.
Aaron.
It's Aaron Rodgers.
Individuals
Guest spot.
had a baby, so that's what happened there.
How drunk are you, Emily?
I'm not drunk. I'm just a little sleepy.
Pickle Fest.
Are you guys going to Pickle Fest, man?
Yeah. What's your point, Emily?
Basically, that what we did and the order in which we did it affected the story that was being told.
Yes.
Very
I'm
succinct.
just teasing you, Emily. She's tired.
No, I'm fine.
As she takes a drink.
So, is
Okay.
that everybody? John, what did you think? You just said, yeah, excitedly.
I'm so sorry.
Which, does indicate a certain mood,
Yeah, so as far as the story, man, as overall, point A to point B, fantastic. I'm glad that we actually got to see so many characters that you were able to bring to life here at the table for us in this brand new tabletop role-playing game, switching over, But speaking to Adam, our GM, of course.
Yeah.
And as far as the story, I was very immersed. Good job on that, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty funny how Weldy has become a sort of a fan favorite,
Oh, same.
A central figure in the story.
To jump back,
Weldy's the real hero of the story.
He is the real hero.
Yeah.
To jump back, I actually really liked the fact that when we started off the campaign, we didn't stay in a populated area. We pretty much were kind of immediately sequestered with our main group, like our party, which I think is really cool for us to really get engaged character-wise and not get too overwhelmed with the world around us, especially with us running like a new game system. So I kind of like that it sort of was just brought us away from like the big, huge world.
Yeah, that's kind of like what I would have liked to articulate when I said it's like the starter zone of MMO. Like, I think that's like a way better way of putting it, actually. But yeah.
It's
But
a
without all
training
the
zone.
BS fetch quest at the start.
Yeah.
There
We had some fetch quests though. I mean,
Definitely one fetch quest.
Yeah, but it didn't feel
Quiz box.
like BS
That's
though.
right.
we had to go kill 6 boars and get their tusks and bring them back to the chieftain.
No, but you got to kill 20 boars because none of them have tusks apparently.
I like that it was a colony and that I was able to really flex my southern dialects. I mean, Southern Tomfoolery, obviously, I wanted to start that way, but like, I felt like it was a good fit for the colony too. Like, it didn't feel too out of place. You know what I mean? Because to me, the Aeon Throne feels very like sci-fi Western, very Firefly. You know, we've talked about this before, that it's got this kind of hybrid feel between a Western and science fiction. And so why not embrace the Southern aspect of it, you know? And like, I mean, I can't tell you how much fun I had playing Abretta yelling.
He's a big old lizard, ain't he?
He's a big old lizard, ain't he? Not here on my lawn, you know, all that's it's like
Her random
It's not
outbursts.
there, water.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's not there, water.
These fucking Aslanti.
Atlanti.
Yeah.
We ended up doing like a colony-wide cheer of "fuck the Aslanti,
Yeah.
fuck the Aslanti."
Yeah, that was triumphant for sure.
Yeah, so-
I wanted to give a shout out to my buddy Gabe for asking. He is like 4 or 5 episodes in. He's a coworker of mine, but you talking about flexing your Southern dialects reminded me. He walked in to work, and I was already there the other day, and he was like, "Titanium Mike," and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like, I didn't realize you had started listening and all this. But he was like, he walked up, and the first thing he said, he was like, "Jellic," and I was like, "Yeah, go on." He was like, he cast him as Timothy Oliphant. That is not what Timothy Oliphant sounds like. He's apparently like a big ass Timothy Oliphant fan.
He's a big like Justified fan or
Maybe
something.
so. I'm not sure.
I see. The thing with Jellic is I was going for much more of the like Stephen King Northeast redneck. You know, like, oh, you don't want to go up there. You know, some things are better off dead. You know, like mixing that with a little bit of the Southern. But
I mean,
having,
I was about to say,
it's
you might have been
tough, though.
trying to do that. I don't think
It's
you
tough.
did that.
It's not easy. There are a lot of different Southern dialects, and when you speak in one, it's tough to go into another.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, you think it's easy for us to talk all crazy down here, but it's not. It's real difficult.
Like,
It's tougher than hell.
There are rules to this, you know what I mean?
are,
And one thing that I think that needs to be said as a general statement is that as a Southerner, when you hear someone use a bad Southern accent, it's the cringiest thing that you can possibly imagine. I don't know how that is for other people in other parts, other regions
That's
who
probably
get
a
like
universal
bad-
experience.
Yeah,
I
if you're
think.
British and you hear somebody do a crappy British accent,
Yeah,
they're probably
they,
like,
they
"Hey."
fucking hate it. Yeah.
all I'll
Yeah.
say is True Blood. And then I'll just leave
Oh,
that
God.
there. And we'll
Okay,
just,
look, we gotta move on. We gotta get through some questions. All right.
We have questions to answer.
yeah, and we've answered literally one.
All right.
All right, let's keep it moving.
So we've mentioned before, and for our listeners, if they hadn't heard it, whatever, we started playing together a few years ago, playing D&D 5th edition. So this has been a pretty new experience for us, switching to the Starfinder system, especially never having used the Pathfinder system before it, So that said, how have you guys felt about that switch? Has it been tough getting used to the new mechanics? Are there differences you do like, you don't like, so on and so forth?
So I guess I'll start. It's honestly, I like it a lot more. There's a little bit more. I mean, I say a little bit. There's a lot more crunch to it. A lot more +2 here, +2 there, negative for this. Dealing with being able to do a full attack, stuff like that. But what's awesome though is that it feels more granular than the advantage disadvantage system.
Mhm.
To where if you are doing something or you're better at it, you get a little bit better roll versus always just rolling 2 dice and taking the higher of the 2 for advantage and the opposite for disadvantage.
Yeah.
It feels more like the choices that you make for your character are more
impactful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's the thing is it is a little bit more crunch, and that takes a little bit of a learning curve. But once you get through that, it is more rewarding.
I think early levels are pretty rough, man.
Early levels are rough in everything, though. Man.
Yeah.
Like real life, even.
That's true.
Yeah, like the first
Don't you
year
like
of
hard
human
mode in
life,
some of your video games, Z?
you failed
tough.
all your checks as a
You're
baby.
helpless, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just the same thing that pretty much y'all have said. I really, I like that there's more. It's more almost like based in reality. I know that's stupid when I said it out loud.
No, not at all. It's more grounded.
Yes, like you said, every kind of action has a lot more potential to be dangerous or really awesome because you have to factor in so many of those +2s, minus here, what flat-footed, exactly. It makes like if you were actually in a fight, you kind of have to like be aware of all these things.
Yeah.
But the other thing that I like about just kind of Paizo stuff in general that I've seen since we've been looking around is the amount of content. It's just real cool, and I like it.
I mean that's cool. I mean it's dope. I'm glad they have a lot of content. Not really pertinent, I would say, but to the question at hand. I'm just fucking.
Okay.
Question adjacent. It's an answer
Yes,
adjacent.
yeah. We'll give
I
it
think
that.
it's relevant. I think that's certainly a part of the draw of both systems is that there is so much content to play with. I think that's a fair assessment because, I mean, as a GM, that's what draws me to it is that there's all these different options for us to mess around with and play with. Yes, we're focused on one campaign right now, but I'm not worried that when we finish this campaign that we won't have something else to do. You know, like, and that there's going to be so many more options for you guys as characters when we do that next new thing. It's like a whole new set of.
Well, the rate at which they release content as well is
right.
so much faster than Wizards. You know, they come out with a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
fairly regularly. It's not like staggered into 1 or 2 releases a year or whatever it is that we're getting from Wizards now.
And also, their maps are full color.
Yes, which
Sorry,
I can't stress the importance of enough that their maps are full color. Please, never stop doing this.
This
Sorry,
has been
we play on a digital tabletop. You know what I mean?
Right.
In case anybody doesn't know that about our game, we play on a digital tabletop, and having the full color map is a big deal in terms of like, I don't know.
Immersion.
Spatial awareness, and immersion, absolutely,
Word.
I will say, back to your question at hand, Heath, you know, about making the transition from 5e to Starfinder and the differences there. From a GM perspective, it's a lot more preparation. That, you know, there's no getting around that. Like, 5e does a great job of giving you everything that you need to run an encounter in the book that is there. With Paizo, because of the amount of content they have and how quickly they put stuff out, there's a lot of cross-referencing to other books. You know what I mean? Like, if it's not a monster specific to the AP, they will reference you to the Alien Archive. Yeah. You know? And you have to look that up and get all that together, which is a big reason why I missed the zombie staggered condition. Because, like, it's not in the book. So when I'm looking at the encounter in the book and, like, trying to do this, I'm not seeing that.
So what is the specifics of the zombies being staggered every round? What is that?
So staggered basically gives you the condition that you can make a move action or a standard action on a turn. And that's it.
So they couldn't be full attacking is the point.
They couldn't be moving and attacking. Like, they were like hyper, like twice as difficult as far as their move action.
28 days later zombies.
And with the damage resistance on top of that, I mean, it was
tough. It was, and
your
that
boy
was,
Orange
Which
would
was
have a
pretty
good
cool,
time.
though, because, you know, we made it out.
But we got through it.
Yeah, y'all did succeed. Nobody died. And it was a very tough combat. And you guys have bragging rights. Like, you guys fought off like super zombies. And you did it. Like, and made it through that encounter. I mean,
super Nazi zombies. Yes.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is Call of Duty.
Super space
Zombie mode.
Nazi
Yeah. But, I'm not trying not to derail you too much, Heath, but to that.
Oh, we're well past that, Jerry.
I don't know what you thought was going to happen with this format.
To that point, though, like, that mistake led to a very important character moment for Fel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really
and
good.
like,
Great story beat, by the way.
that's to me what is one of the beautiful things about this type of game and like kind of the art of it. And we've talked about improvisation before. Like, jazz artists, you don't make mistakes, you just make happy accidents.
Happy accidents,
what I mean?
baby.
Like,
You
and
fuck up
roll with
once,
it.
it's a mistake. You fuck up twice, it's jazz.
My man, Bob Ross.
Right.
Never heard that.
So in that spirit, every zombie you guys ever fight is going to be hyper zombies, all right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
well,
no.
well. Speaking of mistakes, kind of in that same vein, how do you guys think you're doing, like individually, as far as learning the new rules and systems? I mean,
Oh man, I'm constantly just looking up the core rule book, but at the same time, it's because of my own entertainment, as opposed to I don't think it's a drug.
Well,
or
reading it for
drag.
fun is not necessarily the same as like having to go to it. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like, if you're
but
in
you
the
learn
session.
on the way. It's educational, but it is fun. Honestly,
yeah.
I love their system.
Oh, I feel you. I read the Pact Worlds like all the time.
There is a lot that I still absolutely do not know.
Same.
But I felt the same way about 5e for like the first year that I played it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I felt like
A little bit
I
of
was
honeymoon
just coasting along in terms of my like understanding of the rules for a solid year.
Well, I
And
think
this will be no different. So I mean, hey, that's what the power of editing is for, right?
that's like necessarily a part of it, Like, I mean, moving
Yeah.
to a new system is going to be learn on the fly. There's no better teacher than experience, So
Well,
Correct.
it's over 400 pages of rules,
yeah.
Like,
And that's just the core rule book.
yeah. Like,
Thank you, Paizo, but also like really, fucking really.
But I mean, on that note,
But there's more pages means there's more customizability, so you've got more options.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
and
just
I-
has more depth.
I always have a PDF copy of the rule book pulled up. I've got a book copy as well that I keep off to the side for like reference for some things.
Yeah.
But I've got a PDF copy pulled up, and mid combat, I can't tell you how many times I've done a Control F, looking for the condition, looking for whatever rules, like say for grenades, which I know I got wrong so many times.
Yeah, and you
And
kept
you-
hitting
Finally, I think
me.
I've got it
Even when
sorted.
you got him right, you got him
You're
wrong.
the boom boy.
You're not wrong.
Even when
a
you got
burn.
him right, you hit Mike.
Yeah.
You blew up Mike.
Well,
Well, maybe I should have just
who's
kept
to
doing
say
it wrong.
he
then.
wasn't doing that on purpose. Okay.
yeah,
No.
right? Well,
Exactly, yeah.
if that's the case, that's not an enemy you want to make, my dude.
If that's the case, not cool, my guy.
Yeah, not at all.
No.
But no, like I'm constantly looking stuff up.
Yeah,
and I'm
absolutely.
okay with it, because the more we play, the more we learn. It's like I said, that granularity is amazing to me.
All right. Well, look, to answer my own question, given all the context that you just set up, like I think overall as a group we're doing pretty well.
I think so,
I
too.
mean, I know there's going to be internet people that are going to be like, no, you're not. Like you are screwing up rules left and
Guaranteed.
right.
Spoiler
Yeah.
alert. Nope.
But I mean, considering it's a new system, we all have hectic, busy lives and all that. Like I think we do well most of the time. We make a mistake, but we look it up. Like that's the best you
Well,
can hope from us.
Self-correcting.
We're definitely trying. That's the thing. It's like we're trying to play it by the rules as best we can, and when we make a mistake, we try not to make the mistake again, and that's the only way you're going to learn a system like this. But we're also like, we are trying to have fun
Yeah.
playing this game too. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
I want
And that's not-
I want it to be by the book as the GM. I definitely do, because if somebody dies, I want it to be because that's what's within the rules. I don't, you know what I mean? Like
No fluke.
that's, yeah, right. So like I want to play it as close to that as possible. But at the same time, rule of cool is an awesome thing, and everybody will give you different idea of how judicious you should be with that. I'm probably on the stingier side, but it's a thing that needs to be in every game, period. Like, every game needs to have some element of rule of cool, because you are playing a game with your friends and you're trying to tell a story. So, like...
And you're trying to tell a badass, epic, awesome story, you know.
Well, and
with weight. It has to have some sort of weight.
Yeah.
So that's where the rules come in.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Right.
We're not over here trying to do, I don't know, fucking... like
Stuff.
So I was trying to think of some Jane Eyre or something like like this isn't Pride and Prejudice over
Got
here.
it.
This is
We're
fucking
doing
Star
Nailed
Wars.
it.
Prejudice in space.
Yeah,
Sign me up.
Pretty sure there's a fanfic out there somewhere.
I called
of that.
Darcy.
Just wait till you get to the Aslanti homeland. That's what it actually turns into.
Oh,
It's
Lord.
Okay,
stuffy-
you guys are
stuffy
fucking ridiculous.
Gone with the Wind in
All right,
space.
shut up and let's answer some more questions. I did want to ask, like, how do you, it's kind of pivoting a little bit. How do you guys feel about, like, the relationships between your characters so far?
Interesting.
Like, have any of you, like, unexpectedly bonded with a party member? Like, like, had more of a connection to somebody than you thought you initially would? Or do you have any, like, moments that stand out, and particularly about, like, the relationships, like the interpersonal stuff?
I mean, I'd say for me, anyways, Ziva and Mike, the fact that they kind of like
They
had
clicked a little bit.
Yeah, an interesting click pretty much right off the bat, which I was a little concerned about as you were originally explaining kind of your character. I was like, oh, he's kind of a large personality. Ziva's sort of a large personality.
Yeah.
We're gonna butt heads.
Yeah, common wisdom would lead you to think that for sure. But no, I mean, I think it works with Mike and Ziva's relationship because Mike isn't like seeking to be the leader. You know what I'm saying? Like, he already, in his mind, he's already the leader of some other shit. He runs the APA.
Mike is the brine to Ziva's pickle.
Oh, sweet Jesus God in heaven.
Yes.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yes.
Just think about it.
I don't know
think
that I
that's
want
accurate.
to.
I
Like,
did think
such a
about it, which
great
is why
metaphor.
I don't like it.
I think it works.
everything just got
personally.
terrible.
You're gonna make everybody think we're gonna like start doing pickle merchandise.
Oh, well.
The first shirt's gonna have a
Well,
pickle
now
on it.
we fucking are.
I'm absolutely going to secure each and every one of you a Pickle Fest shirt. You're welcome.
Hell yeah.
But
Nice.
Anybody else? I mean, like, but I do feel you. Like, the Mike
Yeah.
and Ziva thing has been delightful. Especially
excited
those
for
sweet
whenever-
dance moves, dude. Like,
yes, sweet ass dance.
that's
moves.
amazing. Like, actually taking the time to, like, roll for dancing.
Lady Laser and the Lizard. That's what I think our like dance team should be.
Lady Laser and the Lizard.
Yeah.
Lady Laser
you
and the
get,
Laser
you get to
Lizard?
be Lady Laser, but I just get to be my race.
Yeah.
Alliteration.
That's
I mean-
not cool.
I mean, somebody's got to be the headliner, darling.
I'm not defined by my race.
Yeah. But yeah, anybody else? No?
Well, I'm excited for what's to come. you
Yeah.
know, so
Yeah,
as far
I
as,
think
like-
I think given the circumstances, it's been kind of tough to get that as much as we would like. I think.
Yeah, I mean, we've been
character on
the
character
go
moments,
for a while.
and I mean, for what it's worth, my character is not necessarily the most approachable or friendly, and so I haven't really been made it easy for any of the other party members to.
Oh, surprise,
Get in
surprise. Zach played somebody who's too cool to be enthusiastic.
No,
Peek behind the curtain, though. So Ziva's really interested in that. Like, she wants to peel back layers.
Well, he's a mystery
And
wrapped in his
also-
enigma, you know?
He-
it's
Yeah.
just more onions. Is all it is. It's just
Yeah,
more
but
onions.
More onions.
You can't tell Ziva that. you know?
Yeah,
It's onions all the way down.
onions all the way down.
I don't think that's true. I think there's something there at the core of Orin.
Yeah, it's an onion.
I mean, there might be a nougaty center. You know what I mean?
Nougaty.
Actually, maybe all the way down, deep down, maybe it's a pickled onion.
Oh
There you go.
god.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Ugh, that sounds disgusting.
No, pickled
they're
They're
onions
actually
are great.
really good. The little pearl
Really?
onions are like,
Yeah.
yum.
I just don't like vinegar So there you go.
But you seem like you would.
I know, right? I know, right? But I'll be
But you
honest.
sweat vinegar.
Like you would. So, super quick factoid, and then we can go on. You can use lemonade, or lemon juice rather, in the place of vinegar to make pickles. There you go. Da-da-da.
Super quick fact: the term factoid is used incorrectly almost all the time. It actually means something that sounds true, but is not.
But is not. Yeah.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now I feel like garbage juice. Thank you.
Well,
Sorry, Em. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, Em. I apologize.
I'm trying to think of a specific moment with Fell and somebody else, but like at this point, he's basically the kind of oddball that gets naked.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens when you're the oddball that gets
Yeah, maybe that's your problem with making friends.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But no, there's like just personal character development, not necessarily between two characters, but his breakdown on the ship, like that was, that was a bit much, like not in a bad way. It was a very poignant moment for me as that character. But between two different characters, I mean, I don't know. Like I really love the Mike and Ziva thing, but between Fell and somebody else, been minor connection with Zeno and a little bit with Mike with the engineering stuff, but
Fell and Oren have a working relationship, but I think that being around each other for so long prior to this, they're not necessarily
bonding.
Friends,
yeah,
but they're very familiar with each other in their ways.
If you're familiar with somebody, you don't have to continue like bonding as often if you're telling in a story.
Right.
Yeah,
like
they're
y'all
like
just
roommates.
know each other.
They're like roommates.
Right.
Yeah.
Roommates is good.
It's the same with Mike and Zeno. I mean, like they've been friends for a long time, but me and John don't have to like spend a lot of time establishing that.
Right.
I have a question about that.
And it's 10 years.
Okay.
Can I ask a question of you guys about that? So this is, for this one, this is I think the first time in any of our games where we had characters who knew each other before it started, right? This is the first time like we've explored that space in the backstory where people came into the game with a pre-established relationship with another character in the game. Well, what do you guys think about that? Like, what was that experience like?
Now, as far as that, I think that there has to be a level of where, yes, you two are know each other before the campaign starts and everything. But as far as discussing it amongst each other, like IRL, you could say that you got to just make sure that there is not a distinction. Just keep that there are two separate players. Mm-hmm. So yes, while you're know each other and whatnot, and you can riff off each other and whatnot, always make sure that there is a distinction between you and that other person.
Yeah, that's
and like I like everything this person likes. You know?
To where you have a Mike, and then you have a Zeno versus Mike and Zeno.
Yeah,
right.
Right.
I guess that's what I'm asking you guys. Have you liked that, or did you prefer having your own?
No, I personally, I like it. I like it as opposed to the like standard canned RPG sort of thing. You all meet in a tavern and introduce yourselves, and it's awkward. But all of a sudden, we just met each other. But hey, fuck it, let's go on an adventure together, and
let's trust each other with each other's lives, and then be distrustful of everyone else later.
Right. It can be very easily shoehorned, I think, and feel awkward.
You just feel way too trusting of these individuals. It's just
you have to suspend disbelief, I think, in order to push the narrative forward at the beginning, right?
Right.
Yeah, whereas you've
rather
got
it be an event that forces people together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and 4 out of the 5 characters all know each other, and then we in passing pretty much all know of Ziva, so we're already kind of acquainted. And then we have Oren and Fell, the first episode with, Fell being elbow deep in grease and shouting at Oren to open the door or to go get the door. Like that just sets up so much better of a setup than doing,
Hi,
like
my
he said,
name's Bob.
right,
I
the-
wield a
Right.
sword, and I have this shield, and I just want money. And you look like you cast spells, so I want you to come with me, and
Yeah.
we're gonna go to the caves and kill some goblins.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like,
Perfect.
I tried so hard to avoid that, and you guys did such a great job with it. Like,
I think that's the cool thing about it. And like that question is asked a lot, in the history of like, these kind of tabletop games. It's like, is it cool to have knowledge beforehand of each other or whatever? I think it's narratively just like the best option a lot of the time because, like Josh was saying, it prevents that canned, ridiculous intro, but it does so by like you guys just establish a little bit of backstory and how you would know each other, and it creates improv itself.
mm-hmm.
Like you don't have to like you don't feel as forced to do the improv. It just comes from within you if you already have a little bit of like an anchor, something to hold on.
Yeah,
to,
and as players, it's not like we have each other's complete entire backstory that we've written for each of these
not at all.
characters.
oh,
which is
asked.
fantastic.
They want me to break and give everybody their story, but
I
I
don't.
haven't. Yeah, you were the main one asking.
What?
Well,
When?
all right.
Well,
So
how many episodes were we in saying, what the fuck is Orin? Like, we didn't even know. So,
and you still don't,
No.
but it's okay.
Just
we'll
enough.
get there. Hopefully,
Just enough.
Just
They'll
an onion
die.
and a trench coat. Man.
Yeah. So
yeah.
what I wanted to say is I think that having this kind of larger than life character of Sedona having a connection to all of the characters before we start the story has been really good as a way to bring us together, as opposed to something like, okay, y'all want to go make some money real quick, killing some kobolds or whatever. Like, this is something that, each of these characters have their own relationship with Sedona in such a way that they're willing to jump on a ship with some strangers to go save her. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't
I
know
gotta
if that's...
Yeah, I got to give that credit to Ron Lundeen.
Okay.
He's the one who wrote the first book of this, and that
So
that is the thing. So Sedona, it suggests at the beginning that everybody have a connection to Sedona, and like it gives you connections based on your theme choice.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could have just said, "Here's how you know them," based
Right.
on whatever theme you are. But I liked the idea very much, but what we did, and I think it's in spirit of what he was trying to suggest, is like find a way to connect to Sedona, because Sedona is at the core of this adventure path. You know what I mean? And like, so the more you embrace that, here's your adventure hook. And that's the thing that I think everybody that like starts a new campaign, like get into the campaign. Realize you're making a character that's going to have to be relevant in this campaign the whole time, and connect to the story. Don't create a character that doesn't want to have anything to do with the world and is an edgelord and is like, I don't trust anybody. That doesn't do anything good for the story. Like, and Zach, I got to commend you for being able to make somebody who's like kind of antisocial while still being engaged in the party. Like, there's never a point there where your character's antisocialness is at a detriment to the game. Like,
It always feels like
it's
it's
a
part of the
character
crew.
thing rather than just you being difficult or whatever. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
yeah. Well, I mean, I'm very much engaged with the game as a player.
But that's
no.
not an easy.
Yeah,
thing
no,
to do.
yeah, it's tough.
And
it's
like,
easy
so-
to get emo on that, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mad
and I mean, I
props to you
probably
to
will
do
skirt
it.
that line many more times before it's all said and done.
I think you're doing a great job. with
I
it,
appreciate it. I
Agreed.
appreciate it. Yeah,
though.
it's the most edgelord character I've ever made, and
I've tried to do the edgelord thing, and it's hard.
It was rough for
It's
you.
very easy to distance
It was
yourself.
really
It
rough
was
for
rough
me, dude.
for you for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
So I mean, like
I know I had to DM you. It was difficult.
that's true.
That is true. Yeah.
So this kind of conversation we're just having is a pretty good segue to the listener questions. I've got several questions from people on the Discord and other various outlets. Not many of them. But the first listener we had is Jason.
Yay.
From what
What's
do you
up,
do?
Jason?
So,
Shout out to
Dude,
Jason.
Yeah, like let's stop right here and say, what the fuck is up, Jason?
what the fuck is
Yeah.
up?
My
Oh,
boy.
dude.
That dude is doing
Top
work
shot.
in like all the podcasts.
He is
about
doing
it.
the
Thank you.
Lord's work.
A valuable asset to the community, definitely.
Thank you so much, Jason. That's why we're starting with your questions.
Yeah. So we had an email from Jason at What Do You Do, who has been an invaluable friend and promoter of the podcast, and he had a few questions actually. The first one, which it kind of ties into what we were just talking about, was how involved was each player in the creation of the other characters? With 5 players, seems like it would be easy to overlap on skills, specializations, stuff like that if you don't discuss it first.
So I think that we have to give Adam props on this one because it wasn't that we talked to each other so much about what we were making. As it was, we each individually talked to Adam about what we were making. Adam sort of handled the
Acted as the
logistics of
buffer.
all of that, of like, okay, well, so-and-so is going to play this, so you may want to play this or that instead of this, or something like that. We almost had 2 mechanics, I think, at one point.
We almost had 2 mechanics and 2 androids.
Yeah.
My first character idea was a mechanic.
Yeah, mine was an android mechanic. So
I think
Mine
that
was-
Mike
mine
is
was-
so much of a better character for you, though.
I've mentioned this
Yeah, Mike is
before.
awesome.
I've mentioned this before. Mine was an android who looked like a Yosoki and was a mechanic.
So fucking extra.
You're trying to double dip, you know what I mean?
But I thought I'm going to defend myself on that one because in the book it does say androids don't have to look like humans. Like whatever race made or whatever planet the android was made on might look like the race that inhabits that planet.
That's
You
right.
know?
Not Mike. Not
And
Mike.
since androids are inhabited by souls, it could be a Yosoki soul or
Yeah,
a Shirin
yeah,
soul
absolutely.
or
Who
whatever,
Maybe
right?
Mike is
Yeah.
an android.
Mike is the better
The
choice.
real
Mike is
Titanium
fucking
Mike,
awesome.
right?
Dude, look, you don't have to tell
Mike
me.
is one of Heath's best characters. I'm just going to go ahead and put that on
I will definitely
on
agree to
record.
that.
Yeah.
Titanium Mike is easily one of Heath's best characters.
And you've had good characters, Heath.
yeah.
Yeah, Heath is our character guy. He's our character guy.
So just- I'm just curious, Heath, how many pages does Mike's backstory consist of?
I think 4. I
Extra.
think it's either 3 or 4 pages. Yeah.
Extra. Yours is like 2.5 to 3.
That was in confidence.
I think mine's the longest backstory that I think that I've written out intentionally.
Yours is the only backstory that I've ever seen.
That
you
I've
sent
written
me
out.
that's like written. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's written.
yeah,
It's the
yeah.
first one that you sent to me that was like for real, like laid out.
So to be fair in answering this question, I do
To be
have
fair.
to. I'm not even doing it. I'm not going to do it.
To be fair,
To be fair.
Yay!
to be fair,
No, but to be fair, don't do it.
be fair.
Don't do it. Me and John live together. So, like, I'm going to be 100% honest. I talk to John all the fucking time
Well,
about games.
shocker.
About all these
Definitely.
games. Like, we get behind the scenes with each other's characters and stuff. Like, I don't give a fuck. John's my roommate, one of my good friends, and we talk shop, son.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and to that point, I mean, y'all have the most developed pre-game connection to the point to where, like, one of our practice sessions we did in canon in the story, you know. And I don't want to talk too much about it. I think that's coming up
Yeah,
soon.
we'll get there.
But like, you know, as far as the answer to the question, I think you two really did have a lot to do with each other's creation.
Yeah, well,
Definitely co-written. Yeah.
Well, and that's why, you know, I think John brought up earlier the like need to have a distinction is because our characters are bonded so closely that it is something you have to worry about. That like, okay, are we just a unit? Are we a buddy comedy? You know,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. But I love like the distinction and the fact that they're kind of such polar opposites in many ways.
yeah. But then you take, say, Zach's and my character, you know, Aaron and Fel,
Uh-huh.
and the only real thing that we discussed beforehand was that we both worked for Sedona, that we worked in close proximity, but as characters, they weren't close. Real world, oftentimes pilots and mechanics are not necessarily on the best of terms because, you know, pilots break stuff, mechanics have to fix
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Inherent antagonism there,
And
you know?
and it's like if you've ever been the person that fixed somebody else's computer, 6 months down the line, something goes wrong with it, it's your fault.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that type of, you know, we didn't have that much of a thing between the two of us as players,
Y'all
discussing
were
with our characters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all
we're crew.
were
Yeah.
crew. You're
Yeah.
on the same
So-
crew. You were work
buddies.
We're
buddies.
It's almost an
workplace
extension of that crew.
yeah,
No.
workplace acquaintances.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the major distinction. Is you guys were more acquaintances, but like Mike and Zeno are best friends. You know, like
Yeah.
they legitimately
And co-workers.
Well, they're the CFO and the CEO of the
And-
Yeah,
company.
they started
And
a
lovers.
company together.
Yeah.
Okay.
They started a company.
Yeah.
Can
together.
you tell me right now, and this it will be canon, do you have some form of best friendship jewelry that you share?
But hear me out. You're gonna love this because we have discussed that we have matching tattoos.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. We do.
We do.
Yay.
Mine's actually like on my neck, just at the bottom of my neck.
What is? Let's reveal the tattoos
It's-
right
it's-
here.
Zeno's
It's-
on the small of his
Oh,
back.
man, I'm still trying to figure
It's
out
a butterfly.
where it's located from
It's the APA symbol.
yeah, I know what it is.
Well,
No, you have to decide right now, Zeno. Where is your tattoo?
I am in the tattoo chair right
Small
now.
of your back.
And I've
Yeah, it's directly
It's a tramp
underneath
stamp.
your.
I think wrist. You know what I'm saying? Like wrist or like forearm under your like
yeah.
computer. you
It's
know?
gonna be on the top of the forearm.
forearm.
Yeah, right there.
Like he got the
You heard
tattoo,
it
but he
here.
covers it up with his
It
like
it's
tech
covered
gear.
up.
Don't say that even in our off episodes that we don't establish stories.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Boom.
They have matching tattoos.
Yeah.
Zeno has it on the small of his back. You heard him.
Small of his back.
Wait.
It's
Right
canon.
on the tramp
Right on
stamp.
It's canon. Can't take it back.
Back of the
You can't take it back.
forearm.
Right, yeah.
Not the small of the back. This is not a tramp stamp.
Oh. On the wrist, but y'all have matching tattoos.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think it's cool. Like I am a fan that there should be secrets on the table, and at the same time there should be a healthy discussion outside the game about the game. You know, like
Yeah.
to make it something that everybody has a role in, has a part in, has like a thing to fill, you know?
yeah.
I think that goes back to the question is I did make sure that nobody played the same class.
Yeah.
You know, nobody played the same race. You know, I for a long time didn't tell anybody what the other person was doing.
You really were pretty low key about that, man. You're like, oh yeah, you'll find out. You know, it was sort of a
But then as we developed, we got Heath and John together, and it just started coalescing from there.
Yeah.
So
next question.
so
I will say it's not the only tattoo that
Ooh.
All right, carry us on here.
He also has a tramp stamp.
Well, it's
just
the
not
second
APA
question.
oh my
symbol.
God, guys, chill out.
No. No, it's there's two questions in the first question. And we haven't talked at any length about like if there's any overlap on skills or specializations. So as far as that, I will agree with that. As far as overlap, there is your two people that have decent or high enough in engineering and computers, you know. As far as thankfully there's a distinction and difference in spell lists between Auron and Xeno 5. But as far as the overlap, just remember that it's only mechanically. I mean, there's more to your character than just dice rolls.
Well, I think also that our
work on the character, you know.
Mhm.
And as far as that, I mean, other than that, you can get over it fairly simply, you know. Just put in the work.
Well, I think that the flavor of all of our characters are like we have I think 3 days casters, right?
Yeah.
But the flavor I think is different enough to differentiate
Absolutely.
between the 3 of them. I don't think that we all manifest our spellcasting the same manner.
As far as y'all's flavor and character, there's a very significant distinction, I think. But if you do talk on a mechanical level, and to John's point, it is only mechanical, but that is something about the system that currently, you know, there is some overlap between classes where it's like Technomancer is supposed to have this technological like understanding, but we have a mechanic over here who's kicking his ass on all the
engineering and
computers roles, you know.
Mhm.
And
So what do you do in that? You work on the character. You can I mean, he's a scientist,
right? So that's what
likes
John
physical and
like
life
that,
sciences.
So to answer Jason's question, yes, that comes up, and what we do is try to address it and shape it into a story solution that then usually results in a mechanical solution. So we're like, oh, well, Xeno's a scientist. He should stop trying to compete with Fel on the engineering and computers because Fel's got that. Like,
right.
He's going to start dumping into the sciences and the knowledges. So now you have this android who's kind of like an information bank,
right,
for you guys. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And that being said, though, it's amazing. Even though it hasn't, it didn't work out once or twice, I think. But it's amazing having someone that can consistently pass an assist check for when, there are things that, trying to hack a certain computer or something
Without
that Fel
doubt,
is
we're
like.
playing sci-fi.
Right.
So
having somebody that can assist, so a little bit of overlap, it's not a bad thing. And as you level up, you get so many class skills that there's going to eventually be overlap, regardless.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Move us on.
So, all right, these next few questions, I want you to not do what you've done the whole time and have a 30-minute conversation about it. I would like not quite
no promises,
not quite rapid fire.
Yeah.
Let's fucking listen to me. Like I want to kind of rapid fire these next few questions, because I think they work for you. And we're still on Jason's questions.
All right.
So did you guys write your backstory vignettes? Like, I'm assuming he's talking about like the flashbacks and stuff. Co-write them, or was it all the GM running with an idea that you gave him? So I don't. That may be a question that is varied among us.
So with mine,
I'm going to go last on this one.
I wrote everything in Oren's backstory up to the point of the flashback that we've had. And Adam and I talked that out, and then Adam wrote Oren's first flashback.
Okay. Josh.
I'm going to go last. Somebody else. Emily, go.
Yeah, Josh should go last.
I pretty much wrote all of the points, so I guess you could say that we kind of co-wrote them, I guess. Adam put a really cool spin on Ziva's flashback that I didn't have that built in, so I guess, co-wrote.
John, well, what about your flashback? Did you write it? Did you co-write it with Adam's help? How'd that go down?
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, yes, it was a little bit co-written. I did have some ideas with it, but it was more of a riffing session to still something that I actually really enjoyed discussing and actually working even further into where it can go from here.
I will say, from my perspective, working on Xeno's first flashback was probably the most difficult because it's the most heady of a concept, and like John and I spent maybe 2 afternoons back and forth texting, like coming up with a million different ideas of what it was going to be. And we didn't have it solidified until the day of recording.
Yeah.
That one was definitely co-manifested, and like it took a lot of work for us to get to where we got.
Yeah, I mean, well, the thing is that you also got to take into consideration that there are some stories that you just cannot tell with a android. As far as like being somebody who didn't have parents, their procreation is different, their bodies are different. There's some things that just can't be done. Yeah,
we couldn't do a big Aslanti terrible situation story with Xeno because first of all, we'd already done that. Anyways, like that one was very interesting because it took a long time.
Sounds like it was a chore, like not in the negative way, but like a chore. Like it took a long time to like flesh that out, and like
it was a project.
You had to keep going back to the drawing board, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's also the fact that being like working with Adam on it actually allowed me to embrace the character more. As far as it's working on his backstory, I think it's fantastic. Well, the thing is that he is this scientist that is also an accountant. It's interesting. But
what about you, Heath? What about Mike? Mike's flashback.
I wrote my 3 or 4 page backstory, and Adam did everything else. That's why I was so like shocked when I got the flashback, is because I knew like the basics of what happened, but he like shot my mom in front of me, you know? Like,
yeah, that wasn't discussed in the email.
Yeah, at all.
Yeah.
All
right.
Yeah. So, Josh.
Yeah. So mine was a bit different from everybody else's, as I'm sure you all noticed when you listened to it, in that it was the framework was already there. It was something set up that I wanted to have happen with Fell being laid off from the company. But instead of it being a scripted, written out thing, whether I did or whether one of the players did it or Adam did it or a collaboration, it was improvised, and I voiced my character in that. And it was basically playing out a scene as opposed to, having it a set pre-written thing. But in doing that, I felt that it was, not to put down anybody else's because they're all amazing, but I felt that, at least for me, it was a little bit more impactful as a player because I was doing it as it was happening, and feeling what Fell was feeling.
Oh, you mean like acting out?
Yeah,
being a character
playing the character
in your own
right.
flashback.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no, and that was a very nice touch. I thought that was cool. I think Adam's mentioned wanting to do that with everybody moving forward if he can. If we have.
I think there's places for both types of flashbacks, but like I think at the point where we were at with Fell and Fell kind of having he doesn't have any kind of like Aslanti connection to it, and Fell's story is going to be a late bloomer, and so I thought it was a good time to kind of change the format, and also draw down on Sedona a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, Sedona is such a great...
She's like a talisman for this whole thing,
Yeah, like she's such a great, like, storytelling... I don't want to use the word tool, but it's the only
device.
One that can come to. Thank you. Yeah, like, I don't want to call Sedona a tool.
She's not a tool. She's fucking
she's
badass.
A narrative device. Yeah, she's this
mechanism
narrative
works.
device.
She's an android.
Yeah. Anyways, like the flashbacks, I think those are the cool ways to bring backstories in. But the danger you can run as a GM is becoming self-indulgent in your own
fantasies.
Yeah, and so like. Maybe I was feeling that a little bit after doing 4 just like long monologues, and there wasn't really a monologue moment for Fell that was relevant to the story at hand. What was relevant was Sedona, and me trying to voice Fell talking to Sedona or write that just didn't feel right. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like we just need to do this scene.
Yeah. Well,
as a flashback.
See, I remember with Mike's flashback, you tried to do that impromptu without telling me you were going to do that, and fucked me all up.
I'm pretty sure I cut all that.
Yeah,
out.
you did, but like when he first did it, like he like just. Well, what do you think, Mike, or whatever, as an 8-year-old Mike? And like the first thing that flashed through my brain was like, does he have the accent at 8 years old? Does he have the same accent? Because he's been doing this shit with my dad, and he's got an American accent. Like, is Mike Cockney at 8 years old? In my headcanon, no, he wasn't. He learned that from the mercenaries he worked with.
Okay. That was obviously a great question, Jason.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
thank you for that.
Lightning round.
Yeah, that's the biggest lightning round fail fucking ever. So this is just for you, Adam. What's one of the lessons that you've learned about running pre-written adventures by doing this AP? I mean, I know you've run some before, but this is the question that's being asked.
Okay. So I've only done pre-written adventures, all with a little slice of homebrew on top of it. Right. That's just kind of how I've always GM'd. I will say that running this pre-written adventure specifically has taught me that it's important as a GM you have to do a lot of research, like you have to know the world that you're running. You have to be prepared with answers that the players or characters might have about the world. And then you have to like also realize that if you don't know that answers, you're going to have to say something and then just commit to it and go with it from that point on. You know, like
Yeah. You got to take that authority even in your mistakes.
right. And the best way to do that with pre-written adventures is to buy into the adventure. Don't try to fight it. Like buy into it. You've already purchased the adventure. So get into it. Like, I'm not saying don't add your own spin to it or whatever, but don't create a situation that's harder for yourself to where they're going to want to go do something off book and all of a sudden, and you have to prepare that for yourself. These adventures are well written. And you can still add, as you see, like we've spent the last hour talking about all of our own shit that we put on top of it. You know what I mean? Like there's plenty of room for that. But buy into it and know it and be ready for whatever your players are going to throw at you, because you'll present them door A and they'll pick door C that you didn't even know was there.
Every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
I mean, just do it. Bop it.
Yeah.
Twist it.
Yeah.
Twist it, pull it. All right.
Yeah.
Next question.
So this is kind of a bonus. This is the one that I do want to be a lightning round. No fucking exceptions. It's a bonus question from Jason, his last one. He said he asked all the podcasts he listened to, or all the members that he talks to, what song best represents your character? And I don't give a fuck. First song, top of your head. Zach.
No, I'm just going to say, please refer to the playlist that we've created.
No, that's not the game. You pick a song.
That's
No.
that's we like did that specifically.
But
Yeah.
I'm not.
Sorry.
I'm not the one asking
Jason,
the questions here. guy.
my answer is please refer to the podcast playlist.
Lightning round.
Excuse
Lightning
me.
round.
Lightning round.
It's-
Next.
So,
Emily,
A Nightwish, Wishmaster.
Adam.
that's
Nailed
Zeta.
it.
Yeah.
You don't
Nailed
play,
it.
Adam, you play so many characters, so I guess you've got to list like 20 songs right now.
Wait, are you serious?
No, I'm kidding.
I was like, wait.
Damn it.
Josh.
Dance Yourself Clean LCD Sound
Okay,
System.
perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Mine is Coach Ice by Audio Slave. It is pronounced Coach Ice. I thought it was Cochise for most of my life.
Okay.
Some of that cheese.
Cochise.
Did John say?
He was the first
Everything
one.
in its right place by Radiohead.
Yeah,
Yeah, everything is right.
which
place
is a great song.
I've got one for Weldy.
Yeah.
God.
Oh.
Ocelot by Fish.
Ocelot? Oh, fuck yeah. I love Ocelot.
And
I
like-
get shit
and if
on
you
for
guys-
liking Ocelot a lot, but
No, listen. We're not gonna spend time on it here, but
Liar.
just go read the lyrics and tell me that that's not Weldy. I'm just gonna let that's your
project,
takeaway from
listeners.
this.
That's your project. Okay.
Have fun with that.
But-
Have fun reading Fish lyrics.
All right, you can chill out.
All right.
Look, you're such a curmudgeon. Like, people don't realize to what degree Zach is not playing a character. He's just being insane. It's
Just because he's doing it in a funny voice doesn't mean he doesn't mean it, y'all.
Right.
I mean, like, literally won't even answer the question that someone else asked on the podcast. That's like your
That's a
job.
hard question. No, come on. All right.
The question was answered.
Next question.
It was not. So from Pharasma Saves on the Discord.
Yay.
That's a shout out to the Hideous Laughter podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, sweet. Yeah,
Steve.
I'm since we got on the Discord thing, like, I am lost. Like, I talk all the time. I don't know who any of these people are. I'm just happy they're there. But
I feel big mood. Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Steve, thank you for the question.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you, Steve.
So Steve says, since you guys are making good progress through the AP, do you have any plans for the show after you wrap up against the Aeon Throne? Will the crew, or what's left of it, continue adventuring? Will a new crew play a new Starfinder AP? Would you even stay with the Starfinder system?
All right, I can knock this one out
Yeah.
quick. The plan after Aeon Throne is that we're going to take the same characters, whoever's living at the end of Aeon Throne, taking them into Signal of Screams, which is another 3-book adventure path, and I can't wait.
Sweet. Perfect. Thank you for one time tonight being quick. Any of you.
Not 20.
He rolled a nat 20 on his swiftness check. All right, so Dustin, our good friend Dustin, my former roommate, John's former roommate.
D-Rob.
He said this was kind of like a very casual way to ask a question of the Tom Talks. He said the question I just thought of mostly have to do with the characters' mental, emotional, and physiological identities. And that sounds like loaded as fuck, but it's not that bad. For instance, do any of the characters have a history of drug abuse or addiction? Not all RPG characters can be the stoic, heroic types. Real people have real flaws. I'm just thinking of like Mike's flashback. That must have affected him in many ways that we as listeners aren't fully aware of. Now that could be unpacked in a 2-hour segment. Are any of you guys?
This is the lightning round.
Are any of you guys drug addicts?
No.
No.
I mean,
Pass.
Fell smokes, but
Yeah,
no.
Fell
I
and
think
Mike smoke for sure.
I think that we, probably have deeply flawed characters.
Yeah.
I know that Oren is a deeply flawed character
absolutely.
in psychological ways.
I say based
but
on
not
the
as-
mystery that is your character.
Exactly. I was just saying like, oh yeah, sure, yeah.
But right. But I don't know.
Broke at 'em.
I don't think any of them are addicts, but I do think that they have flaws, and I don't think anybody is a stoic, heroic archetype.
I think that's a really interesting thing about the party that we've assembled is that there isn't a stoic heroic,
Yeah.
which is the funnest rhyme in the world. But like, it's nice to have, like, I'm not a fan of like parties that lend themselves to being murder hobos, but I like when they're also not paragons of light kind of thing,
Yeah.
I've played,
There's lawful stupid and there's evil stupid.
Yeah.
Both of those suck. But like chaotic neutral, which is basically what all y'all are,
no.
is
I mean, I think are we all somewhere on the neutral spectrum? This is a question.
Yes.
This is a question
I'd say
nobody
Phil's true
asked.
neutral.
Hold on, nobody asked this. Lightning round. What's your alignment, Josh?
Ooh.
I'd say true neutral for Phil.
True neutral. Zach.
True neutral, like I have to be.
True neutral
Part of
for
it.
Aron. It's two
Yeah.
true neutrals. All right. John.
I'm an android, true neutral.
Yeah.
True neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really? Okay. Everybody's true neutral. I'm just surprised at wow. We're right in the middle. We're the most.
Surely Ziva is chaotic.
What's
good.
Ziva? Yeah.
Ziva is chaotic good.
Chaotic
Yeah.
good. Okay.
Yeah.
Mike is lawful neutral.
Interesting. No, I get that. I get that.
But
Makes sense.
okay, I have some backstory stuff related to that, but it's coming up.
Okay.
Yeah. So 4 neutrals and a good.
Yeah. Well, and like
So I got to be
thing
the moral
that-
compass. The lady who owns a
You are the captain.
whorehouse.
You're the
Is the
captain.
You're the
moral
captain. I
compass.
don't think you've ever been the moral compass. It's funny because you're chaotic good. And I'm not disputing that this can be a thing, but like you own a whorehouse. So it's just like, I guess
No.
I guess you wouldn't
It's first of all,
immediately
First of all, you
assume
have to-
that she's good.
Different world.
And
and
you
that's a
have
norm.
to change your perspective on the industry in the Starfinder world.
okay.
Like
Think
so
Firefly.
like whorehouse is probably bad terminology at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes,
But the
very
thing
much.
is,
Think
I've
Firefly.
Okay, I guess I've seen somebody else say whorehouse as well, so I thought it was just like, yep, that's what it is.
oh, we've all said
Oh
it.
no,
We've all
I've said it
it.
in risk, but yeah, no, it is very much like a companions thing. It's not a
Okay, it's like a high
Yeah.
class.
It's
These ain't
escort.
$2 cheap hoes
It's an
right now.
escort.
This is
hard.
like,
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is.
It's a pleasure house
Yes.
of all sorts.
Yeah.
And of course, people enjoy sex
Yeah,
because
for
it's
sure.
pleasurable. So it's a pleasure house of anything that you need to relax and have pleasure. It's the pools of fucking paradise,
Word.
dude.
Yeah.
Thank you, Adam.
Like,
Take
you
an
know-
inspiration.
I got you, Ziva. I know Ziva. I know
Hey, I'm
Ziva.
not hating on you at all. I'm just saying, like, I guess I didn't assume. I assumed you were neutral.
I like to hate on Emily, but I love Ziva.
That's cool.
I'll pick on Emily every fucking day of the week.
Take
But
what I can
Ziva,
get, man. It's all good.
I'm all about it.
Yeah, you know how I always pictured the pools of paradise was just more than just it was kind of like a hot bath, maybe like spa type, as well as just the fact that
It's a sauna.
Yes.
also like sex.
It's a sauna.
So, I mean, yeah,
It's a sauna.
Sauna for horny people.
sauna.
So back to Dustin's question.
I've got something.
Yeah.
Now back to Dustin's question.
We're crushing it.
Saying that not all RPG characters can be stoic, heroic types.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, realistically, the way that I've been playing Fell is he's a blue collar worker that's severely out of his element. He's trying to roll with the punches, but man, like dealing with the zombies and stuff, like that was a lot.
And you're neutral
for normal
I
dude.
just feel like you're like somewhere near that good axis. Like you're such a sweetheart.
I mean, maybe borderline neutral, true neutral, and neutral good.
Yeah, I think somewhere in
I
between.
think Fell leans
I
closer
don't think
to neutral good
means
than
you
he
got to be a
does.
butthole. Like
No, it
I
doesn't.
mean, he's not. But
I
look,
feel
think
like
about
he's
it
a
this way.
good
He
dude.
was a guy.
yeah.
Next question.
We're actually
He's a guy who's
almost
just
done.
living his life and is trying to do a mission, trying to do a job for somebody he cares about.
Yeah. Okay, so that is all of the listener questions. I have a few just wrap up questions, and then
There's one more question. There's one more listener question.
Wait, where? I don't have it.
Seta Suji asks,
Well, ask it.
I want to know what PC character moments people liked best and what NPC pre-written module stuff they liked best.
I mean, the first answer is universally weldy, right? Like, or she said
For
PC, not
NPC?
NPC.
She said she wanted to know what PC moments that you guys liked and then what NPC and pre-written module stuff you liked best. Like, what did you like? What moments did you like from the module the best? And then what character moments? We've kind of talked about character moments already.
Yeah.
NPC Corsica. Just the whole kind of interaction, her backstory or her story where she kind of came in, and I don't know, for Ziva in particular, that established a real connection with the colony as opposed to just, oh, we're doing this for Sedona. When that kind of interaction happened with Corsica, she was like, we're ride or die right now. So that was impactful to Emily.
So mine was just a set piece fight over Nakandis. Was my favorite, like pre-written.
The like starship fight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that was really
I thought
that's
it
a
was
good
dope.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it helps that I got to like roll well and do everything that I wanted to do. But regardless, I think it's a cool set piece, and it was certainly a pre-written piece, right? It wasn't that what you didn't just come up with that fight, right, Adam? Like that's in the module.
Yeah.
I guess that is
So-
a thing. We don't actually know what was pre-written. I just made an assumption. There might be.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, and that's something that I have difficulty telling sometimes because of
Well, that's the point.
campaigns that
Good.
we
Good.
sure,
Yeah,
but
good.
but campaigns that I've played in the past that Adam has run that he has put such a personal touch on them that it's difficult to try and figure out as a player to where I've just stopped even trying
Yeah.
as to what's his versus what's pre-written, you know.
My favorite character moment for my character was probably the interaction with Weldy that Orin has in.
That was
So-
fantastic.
At the party?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That
think it
was
just like
amazing.
encapsulates
Oh,
Orin
yeah.
so
That
well.
was
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah.
So,
No, don't even. Nope.
so,
No, just stop.
So, I mean,
That's great.
in that same vein, I think my favorite is just Weldy's party in general. I thought it was awesome. Like, Dancing with Ziva is like probably the height of Titanium Mike so far as like having fun with him, you know? And as far as my favorite NPC, I mean, obviously, you know, I'm talking about Weldy's party. It's Trevor.
Yeah.
God, Trevor.
Great.
Has Trevor said a word?
Not that I'm aware
what's
of.
up?
Trevor hasn't had to say a word
Nope.
though, man.
No.
Trevor's
It's
too cool.
Trevor,
He's a
man.
fucking cool guy.
Poor
Fucking Trevor,
Zickle.
bro.
Okay, so
I didn't get PC character moment.
go ahead.
I actually really liked when, and this was completely accidental on my part, so it was me spacing out as a player. But when we're at Abretta's house and Ziva and Mike are talking, and Mike starts to kind of open up to her a bit, I butt in like, "Hey, look what I can do!" You know,
that's
in
right.
in
That's
all
a great
honesty,
moment.
perfect honesty, that was me as a player spacing out a little bit.
I was like
But it
so
fit
offended.
so well.
I was like, how
I know,
dare you?
I know.
That was
In retrospect, I feel terrible about it. But
It was
No.
hilarious. You're like, oh, look, like I'm a chameleon. And they both looked at you like,
Get the fuck out of here.
dude.
they looked at me like,
That-
"You're
It was
still
the
here."
meanest we'll
That
see
was so
you
perfect.
ever
Like, I
heard.
loved it. I loved it.
That, but also the Mike and Ziva with the, be a captain, do your
Yeah.
job.
Yeah, well,
I really liked that one.
Speaking of that, I felt bad because I was like, maybe I'm being too mean, but I needed Mike to express that to you. Like, you got to step the fuck up, girl, and be a captain. Like, I'm fine with you being the captain. I just want you to do it.
So quick peek behind the curtain. Emily got a little sad about that because I took that to heart. I was like, fuck, I'm not playing this character right. Like, I don't want to come off as a bitch, but I don't know how to. Oh, I gotta pray on this. Like,
Be a bitch, baby.
Bless your heart.
I think Ziva's really coming to her own as a captain, though. I think
Absolutely.
she's getting that sort of madam personality that she's probably used to. Hey, do this, do that at the pools, right?
Yeah.
And just learning to apply that to these big, burly, tough guys
yeah.
that you're dealing with now.
like that ties in to my favorite written moment was the Olaraja fight. Like, I thought that was just so, I know it was tough for you, Zach, because you were rolling shit.
No, it was the Sharu fight that I rolled shit.
I'm sorry. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Olaraja, I
No,
basically
I'm not
just-
talking about.
okay.
My bad. I'm talking about Lieutenant Sharu. The
Okay.
Lieutenant Sharu
Yeah.
fight was the boss fight of the book. That was I don't know. That was just such a fun combat that had all the right level of tension. Ziva went down on that. She captained she even said, I think at one point, you're like, well, I guess I'm just going to try to do this captain thing and put herself at the risk. And she got cut down, it was close for Ziva on that one. And then Chasen fell around and just the whole way that came together. And then knowing that the Berazad starship fight was immediately after that, that scene to me was when you guys fully coalesced as a party.
Unit.
Yeah, that one combat was easily my favorite in the entire
Also,
this book.
the way that Sharu was described, I don't think I told y'all this, but the night after we played, I had a nightmare featuring that description of the armor, the faceless armor, and it probably tied into what you were talking about with that video game, Josh. But
Yeah, when a little bit of context, Emily was at my house the day after
Yeah.
we did that session,
Yeah.
and I showed her the sequence from Metal Gear Solid 1 with the cyborg ninja
Oh,
in
yeah.
the hallway, cloaked and just tearing
Yeah.
people apart.
Right.
so yeah,
Such
that
a
Nightmare
memorable
fuel.
scene, by the
Yeah.
way, in video game history.
Oh,
Thank you,
yeah.
Kojima, for that.
Super
But
neat.
yeah, that description fucked me up for a minute. I had that flashback in my head during my sleep.
Oh, no. had nightmare dreams?
Nightmare dreams, y'all.
And I mean, of course, y'all, and my favorite character is fucking Weldon, man. I got to really lean into being one with him.
What a method acting performance.
Didn't somebody comment on that
right?
accent in the Discord?
I spent so much time.
Adam
in my
spent
life.
months in fish lots just studying
Months.
people
I'm
taking
talking
notes.
about. We're talking about years, man.
Deep.
Time
So,
is
Adam,
just a construct at fish shows, bro.
Didn't somebody say that they're actually from California and you do that voice better than they possibly could?
Yeah.
Something
Somebody in
like that.
Discord, I
It may
swear,
not
said
have been
that at
better
some
than
point.
them, but it was damn good. It was a clean 48 out of 55.
Clean 48.
Clean.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Thank you for the question, Setasuji, and thank you for
the
the
art.
fantastic
Yes, thank you
artwork
so
Amazing.
much.
Oh yeah, the art.
that you have
Oh my
created
God.
for us. It's incredible. Yeah.
It makes me
I gotta give the shout out.
Yeah. I mean, I
The
Like,
least we can do.
I legitimately want to just give you a hug.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's amazing.
I'm just
all
like-
the virtual hugs.
I just keep thinking, every time I think about the art, it's we're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Yeah.
Wayne's World, yeah. Definitely.
All right, so these next two questions, thank you, Setasuji. You're fucking amazing. These next two questions I refer to as the Southern Tomfoolery Civil War segment. So I got a couple of questions that are going to make us hate each other more.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. For each of you, other than the gracious DM, because I don't want to put him in that kind of hot water, who, other than your character, is your favorite character in the party? Josh, you sound the most pained. You're going first.
Favorite character in the party?
I like this round.
Oh, this is tough. No, I'd say mine's probably Ziva.
Ziva? Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to be full of myself and say mine's Phil.
No, I said
can't.
other than your
That's
character.
part of
Said
the
other
rule.
Literally
fine,
not
fine.
Part of
even
the
listening.
question.
Seriously, though, it's Ziva.
Ziva. All right, one for Ziva. Zach said Mike.
You started with
Mike.
Josh Heath. That's
Yeah. All right.
It's on you.
man.
That was rough.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, we got one for Ziva. We got one for Mike. John, who's your favorite character who is not Xeno 5?
Oren.
Okay.
Aw.
There we go.
Thanks, buddy. I thought I wouldn't get any votes, I'll be honest.
Oh,
Really?
Well, dude, after that scene at the party, like, come on, you're winning hearts here, bud.
Yeah, so surprise, mine's Oren too. Like,
Oh,
it's
Yeah,
I
well,
want to
Oren
know
is
what's
Ziva's
going on
project.
in that onion. Also, like he's got
What's
he's
up
got
in them
long
onion
hair. And
pants? He's got a pocket full of
what's up with
stones.
that?
yeah.
He literally has long hair and a pocket full of stones.
Yeah. I think
That's
that's a
not
fair assessment. Yeah.
Bad thing.
You don't know the reference?
No, I
The
guess
Last
not.
Mr. Big.
I got long hair, got a pocket full of stones.
Rap, legendary rap tune, I would say. Yeah.
I got bad
Definitely.
You're
hoes.
talking
Wanna
about-
play on my phone. I talk plenty shit.
Just
Motherfucker, I'm
Google
grown.
it. We'll send you a link
Is that
after the
LL
show.
Cool J?
You know what this
No.
this episode needs is more derailment to meaningless.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm the tiebreaker. But I'm just gonna create a tie. Ziva is my favorite. That is not me. Yep.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm my favorite for sure. But
Yeah.
but
Duh.
Ziva's up there. You know.
I'll say this: Mike is a tie with Oren, but Oren pushes me over because I want to know what the fuck is going on. He pulls
Man,
me in. Like
I did all that
You will.
sucking up to
You
your
will.
character for nothing.
God dang mystery.
All right. Second Civil War question. If you were a betting person, whether or not you are, if you had to put money down right now, who is the most likely to die first?
Me,
Me, motherfucker. that's
Emily,
like
not Ziva.
That's like when somebody asked Ice-T who his favorite rapper was. It's like, me, motherfucker.
I think. Okay, who has the lowest HP?
It ain't
I
me,
do.
babe.
Both Ziva and Zeno are tied.
yeah.
But this question encompasses more than
I'm gonna
just
go with
AP.
Phil.
It's also decision making. You know, like all
I
that
say
kind of
I
stuff.
say me because I'm going into more of a melee combat style and embracing a more aggressive captain front. So I think that's probably going to put me more in dangerous spots.
Yeah, I don't know why you're doing it, but I'm going to be your coach.
Because it's awesome story. I feel you, Emily.
Word.
but I also think you're going to die first.
Yeah, I think
Everybody's got to die sometime.
either Zeno or me will die first because I put myself in bad situations.
Dude, but you're
Well, and
a
I'm
fucking
gunning
tank.
for Mike.
Yeah, I've been
I'm
talking
just gonna
shit
go-
to Adam for weeks.
That's not smart.
I'm
No,
gunning
but
for
that's
him.
how I
Gunning
look. I have integrity. That's how I'm gonna live my life. All right, I'm gonna
got
fucking
integrity.
tempt the DM, and if I die, it's my fault. It's fine.
You're doing the tank job. You're drawing the aggro.
Yeah, that's all I want to do. And you know what? If I die, guess who's making a new tank? This motherfucker. All right, so we've reached almost the last little 1% of Bernie Sanders triggered immediately.
Did I go on that?
Huh?
I didn't go on that. I think Oren's probably going to die first because if he goes down, who's going to save him?
Oh, God.
That's a good point.
Reach into his pocket, pull out a Mark
Just
1
stab him in
Serum
the heart.
and stab
Just
that
stab him in the
motherfucker
Stab
right
him in the heart like
No.
Uma
like
Thurman.
Uma Thurman. Yeah, exactly.
My dog,
Yes.
my dog.
No, y'all. Seriously.
All you got to do is roll a medicine check to stabilize.
Oren dies and we all flee. It's like, every man
oh,
for
it's
himself.
a-
See ya. We'll fucking see ya. All right, so last question of our first ever Tom Talks, wrapping up book 1. And I wanted to have a little fun, silly one for you. Which fictional character in all of fiction in general would you most like for your character to star in a buddy comedy with? Your character gets to be in a movie with a fictional character anywhere in fiction to make a comedy movie. Who you going with?
Blowing my mind here, bud.
It's so broad.
I mean, Dwayne The Rock Johnson is like my answer immediately. Like, there's
He's
not enough
fictional.
visuals.
He's a real person, though. So there's that.
Any of his fictional characters who are just Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah.
I would say Adam Sandler as any of his fictional characters are also
I
just
love
Adam
that we're
Sandler.
subverting the rules of the joke, but I'm fucking about it. You know?
I just need Adam Sandler to play opposite.
Which
me.
Adam
Yeah,
Sandler, though?
right.
For real. Like, which Adam Sandler?
No, any of them. I mean, they're all the same.
Oh, God.
Basically.
Oh.
Except Little Nicky. That one's a departure.
Not the
Barney
guy from
Stinson.
the Cobbler. You know what I mean? Not the guy from the Cobbler. Anybody but
Barney
him.
Stinson is
Happy Gilmore or Billy Madison?
Zeno and Barney out on the town shopping for suits.
Ziva.
Oh, wow.
Ziva.
And
Oh, I'm so
Barney?
sorry. You shouldn't have named your character so similarly. Oh.
You should not shut up. Nailed it.
I will not
Got
shut
As
up.
someone who has a Z name, I just want to say I approve of all of the Z sounds that
You
happen.
would. You fucking would.
Because they're sci-fi.
Gave you a hard thumbs up. I could just say my full name every time.
Adam, for you get to pick one character that you have NPC'd, and it's Weldy. Who is the buddy comedy partner for Weldy?
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover or Donald Glover?
Danny
Danny. Clearly,
He's just
Danny.
too old for this shit. Yeah.
He's
For
one
Fel-
day away from retiring from the force,
It's the perfect choice.
and he's training Weldy to be his replacement.
That's right.
Either
Well,
that
he's
or
the
Owen
wild
Wilson.
card.
Yeah.
Any
So-
Owen Wilson character.
For Fell, without a doubt, Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg is not a fictional character.
No, yeah.
Okay,
But
the
we've
characters-
changed the whole conceit of this
He
already.
plays himself in every movie.
Can you imagine those accents? The dueling accents.
If you're going to go Mark
Okay.
Wahlberg, you have to go The Departure or The Departed. Mark Wahlberg.
Either Mark Wahlberg or Keanu Reeves from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures.
No.
Oof.
God, like, why do we even ask Josh these questions?
What?
It's just the worst.
I guess I'll just leave.
I'll just
We'll see.
go fuck myself.
Wait,
We'll
no.
see.
I guess I'll just go fuck
I guess I'll just
myself.
go fuck myself.
Josh, I'm totally just messing with you, man, but like, that's such a broad answer. Like, I don't even know how to understand that
No.
answer. Keanu Reeves and what?
Bill and Ted's
Ted's.
Excellent Adventure.
Right? And what
That's
was
a very
or?
specific
Or
Keanu
Mark
Reeves.
Wahlberg as Mark Wahlberg in Mark Wahlberg.
Departed.
I like
It's gotta
Mark
be
Wahlberg.
Departed. I'm telling you, Mark Wahlberg Departed. That's his
No,
best.
no,
That's
I'm
his
thinking-
peak. Have you seen The Departed?
I have
No.
not.
You haven't
Mark
seen
Wahlberg
Departed?
in Transformers.
Dude, he fucking coined the I'm the guy doing his fucking job. You must be the other guy.
No, I like the Transformers
Okay.
one because then they're like mechanic buddies with thick
I
accents.
thought
and
like 4 people watched that Transformers movie.
okay, 5, me included.
See,
Mhm.
I was thinking Mark Wahlberg and the other guys.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's fun.
Yeah, no, I get that.
That's
I get
where my
that,
head
yeah.
was at. with that
Actual
one.
comedy
I
character.
could see that.
Like
I could see that, Josh.
I mean, how that movie is a buddy
Yeah,
comedy.
it's
so
perfect.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Quintessential.
All right, so we've done this long enough. We are ridiculous. We just derail
I
everything in the
can't
world.
believe you've made it this far.
But look, the first ever Tom Talks, we got through it. We'll do it again after book 2. I'm glad you guys all came, engaged, over-engaged, whatever you did. But I appreciate you all coming, and I hope you out there in listener land, if you ever listen to it, gained something from it, because we love you.
That's
Yes,
accurate.
thank you all for making it this far.
Yes. That's
thank
accurate.
you all so much.
Everyone for your questions
Yes.
and yeah, this was fun. I enjoyed it.
And we'll be back in it for book 2 starting
Very
coming
soon.
up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right up.
Coming in hot.
Hey, well, this is the only time I'll ever get to do this, but we'll see ya.
See ya.
We'll see. And yeah, seriously, everybody, thank you so much.